geopolitical floor has just dropped out from under the Mediterranean. In Brussels, the diplomatic polite fiction between Europe and Israel hasn't just cracked, it has shattered. At the latest Foreign Affairs Council, the atmosphere wasn't one of concern, but of interrogation. For the first time in history, the European Union is effectively putting an ally on trial, weighing the ultimate nuclear option, the total decapitation of their economic and diplomatic partnership.
Today, the European Union is playing its credibility. We must be capable of speaking with one single voice. If we are not capable to say today to Israel that only respecting human rights, not making war its only foreign policy tool, then we are going to lose our credibility.
Spain, Ireland, and Belgium aren't just calling for a ceasefire, they are leading a diplomatic insurgency. Their target? The EU-Israel Association Agreement, the very bedrock of Israel's access to European markets. By demanding its suspension, these nations are attempting to turn the EU into a walled fortress against an old ally, arguing that the cost of trade cannot be paid in the currency of international law violations.
We are very clear. We need to uphold our fundamental values. We are witnessing and experiencing an unprecedented and an unacceptable escalation of violence, and we need to act.
Israel's attitude is totally unacceptable. The disproportionate and indiscriminate reaction of Israel is totally problematic and condemnable. We must be able to rise in the tone, including sanctions. This is the moment of the Article 2 trigger. This legal kill switch ties all trade benefits to respect for human rights. If Spain and its allies pull this lever, the fallout would be seismic, a total economic decoupling. We are no longer talking about mere symbolic gestures. We are looking at the potential for a full-scale trade war, blacklisting of goods, and the total isolation of the Israeli economy from its largest trading partner.
What else has to happen? It is time to send a strong signal that we cannot maintain a relationship as we have had so far. If Israel continues in that path of a permanent, perpetual war, we will not be able to relate in the same way.
But the European single voice is currently a cacophony of internal warfare. Kaja Kallas sits atop a fractured union. While the Mediterranean bloc demands blood, other capitals fear a geopolitical vacuum that could leave Europe blind in the Middle East. The question now isn't just about Israel's actions, it's about whether the EU can survive its own internal schism without tearing itself apart.
These ideas are actually on the table. What is missing is the voice of everyone. We need one voice, and we definitely need it on the table.
The ghost of the Ukraine war now haunts every deliberation. The ultimatum is chilling. If the EU punishes Moscow but protects Jerusalem, the rules-based order is a dead letter. Europe is reaching for its most potent weapons, sanctions, boycotts, and legal excommunication. The message to the world is clear. In the new geopolitical landscape, no alliance is too old to be sacrificed on the altar of European credibility.